Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about 5 times that Mark Cuban flexed on the Sharks. But before we get on to that, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. It does help us out a lot. Also, keep watching to number 1 to find out exactly what he's done. Your mind's gonna be blown. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. Number 5, he's made a number of major camera appearances. Yeah, as we've all come to know Mark from his period on the Shark Tank, but he has actually made a number of key appearances in front of the camera. First of all, he's had a cameo appearance in a music video for rapper Lil Dicky. Also, he starred as the President of the United States in the action-adventure movie Sharknado 3. He also auditioned for a role in the 1996 action movie Twister, but that role eventually went to someone else.
President of the United Staes
is back. We better get you inside, Mr. President. Now.
Mark Cuban eventually went on to develop the company Broadcast.com, which is the source of most of his fortune. It made him a billionaire. However, his interest in the movie industry was still present, and this is why he's also the owner of production companies 2929 and Magnolia Pictures. These companies have been responsible for the release of popular movies such as Akeelah and the Bee, Goodnight and Goodluck, The Smartest Guys in the Room, and so on. 2929 was also responsible for the updated version of the TV show Star Search, which was owned by CBS between 2003 and 2004. Number 4, most expensive e-commerce purchase. Well, it's normal for wealthy people to flex their spending power like this, but Mark Cuban did something which would make anyone's eyes roll in their sockets. Mark Cuban gained a lot of money after selling his company Broadcast.com to Yahoo for a whopping sum of $5.7 billion in 1999. Not long after becoming a billionaire, he decided to spend a massive amount of money on his net worth to buy a private jet. The strangest thing about this deal is that although most people would prefer to get a broker involved for this kind of thing, Mark did it all by himself. Basically, he paid $40 million for his Gulfstream Jet V in a single e-commerce transaction. This means that he bought the jet with a single click of a button. Now, while that is amazing, it also helped him break a Guinness World Record as the owner of the largest single e-commerce transaction. Considering he made his fortune selling an internet company, it would only be fitting that he would be a record holder for an internet e-commerce transaction as well. Number 3, different private jets. Mark was able to buy a $40 million jet while setting a world record at the same time. It's easy to get impressed by Mark Cuban's Gulfstream V jet, but it's not the only jet that he owns because according to him, his line of work, a private jet is considered a necessity rather than a luxury. Due to this, he decided to purchase a number of other jets. He has stated that having private jets has helped him save time to spend with his wife and 3 kids. So in addition to the Gulfstream 5, Mark also owns a Boeing 757 and a Boeing 767, which is chartered out for private use, allowing others to save time and travel around the world quickly as well. Now, while this may not be as impressive as his $40 million jets, there are only a handful of people around the world who actually own 3 private jets. Number 2, his expensive but yet modest home. Just like other billionaires around the world, Mark Cuban is a very busy man who works hard for his money. So it is important that he is able to come home to a nice house at the end of a hectic day. This would easily allow him to put his feet up and relax. For this purpose, he purchased an incredible 24,000 square foot home, which has 13 bathrooms. The home is located in the residential area of Dallas, Texas. Living in such an area would mean that you have an exquisite list of neighbors, including former President George Bush, several professional athletes, celebrities including cosmetic founders, and more. While having a huge house is quite nice, Mark has been known to be a fan of modesty, usually referring to keep most of part of his home as simple as possible. In fact, he didn't really use all of the space at once. Instead of a lavish conference room setting, he prefers a simple desk and an office chair in his home office. Also, he admitted that he never went to the other floor of his home until his kids were born. Number 1, majority shares in the Mavericks. As most people know, Mark Cuban is the majority owner of the NBA franchise, the Dallas Mavericks. However, most people don't know that he bought the team at a cheap price of $285 million. Now, this may seem like a lot of money to anyone, but considering the amount of progress that the team has made, it was actually a very good deal. He saw this as an opportunity to start a new project and realize one of his dreams. When he purchased the team in 2000, it was one of the worst teams in the NBA, but Mark managed to shake things up and cause desired changes. He changed a lot of the practices for the team as well as management, and became much involved in the whole operation. This led to a boost in performance for the NBA team. It took some time and hard work, but finally he was able to do it. The Maverick won the title in 2011 and is now worth almost $1.5 billion today, according to Forbes. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. While you are here, go ahead and click the links above to check out some of our other awesome videos.